they did bring up, you guys talked about some of his issues with having, well, specifically with the African-American vote and what happened in his home state and some of the representation he may have had. So it's somewhat related. When they asked him about his stance on voting from prison, and we know Bernie Sanders caught a lot of negative press from conservative media over this as well. So Chris Matthews asked him again about his position on that.
Voting in prison. As soon as someone is released, I believe without any red tape or any cost, they should be able to vote. I'm not there yet on when somebody's still incarcerated.
What do you mean you're not there yet? You sound like Kamala, who said it should be part of the conversation. Is it part of the conversation?
It's not my position. I want to be really upfront about that.
You're not heading toward that?
No, but I've had some really interesting conversations with activists about that. And what they pointed out is, even if you believe philosophically, as I do, that it's possible that in a fair system, part of what happens when you're removed from society for a sentence is that you're also removed from voting. We don't have a fair system. And we have a systematic racial bias in who's incarcerated in the first place. And if we can't correct that, it does make my position harder to defend.
And he's saying it makes my decision harder to defend. So he's talked to activists to tell him how biased the judicial system is and always has been. So again, you've been convinced of something different. And when Chris Matthews asked him, so are you changing, do I find you on somewhere in the middle on this now? You've changed it from your original answer. Well, no, but I've been told. Which one? Are you still on it, or have you been convinced of something different? Because you just gave really good reasons why you might be convinced of something different. Where do you land?
Yeah, I also think that if he wants to, if you know you're a moderate, take the stuff that you know you believe in. Like he just said, I believe that there is racial bias in our prison system. Wow, what a bold statement. Everyone knows that, even Republicans know that. They designed it that way, so do Democrats. But it's like, then hone in on that. Make that your platform, get up on that rather than focusing on what you don't really agree on, what you're still evolving on. But he can't even do that. He can't even sort of really double down on prison reform.
I don't think he's a dumb guy. I think he's smart, and I think he knows that centrism is not playing well with the base. I think he knows that, and that's the reason why he's not coming out and saying, yeah, I'm a moderate. Yeah, I'm proud, because it's not gonna do well. I mean, we saw what happened to Hickenlooper and Delaney. Right. It was awesome, right? It was great. That's what happens when you go out there and say, no, I love the old system. I love, keeping this system in place that helps the rich exploit the poor. And no, it's not playing well. We're over it, right?
But that's what I'm saying is like he knows that moderation's not playing well. So then the one thing he did say, which was systemic bias in the prison system, like sell that more.
I see what
He's
you're
not
saying.
even selling the stuff that he is more supposedly progressive on.
Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because he doesn't actually believe it, or do you think it's because he's just, I don't know,
This guy's got 3 settings. He's got, he's never gonna get more excited than a 5. He's gonna be like a 4 to 5, the Harvard way.
Thanks for watching this free clip of the Young Turks. Don't forget to become a TYT member today. For more exclusive content, join now at tyt.com/join.